Fuck has happened here? Okay. Well, hello, everybody. Hi. Sorry, I had forgotten to put the starting soon screen up. How silly. Anyway, here we are. We are looking forward to our Scarlet Violet Soul Link Nuzlocke with Lee Osiris Provost. I am Charlie Merriman. I'm Merri by name, I'm Merri by nature, and I'm very merry to welcome you into tonight's stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you were here for our Soul Links before, then you will know that it's always a whole bunch of fun. It's always very hilarious, and Switch to Scarlet and Violet, they run like they never have before. Cannot wait to get into how smooth these games look and go for a brand new adventure, because they certainly feel like brand new games. Without further ado, shall we get Lee in here? Hello.
But now, the Switch 2 stuff done, we'll be back to hopefully next week will be the week that we get back to a better schedule. And there we go. Here is our man in the moment, Charlie Merriman. How are you doing, mate?
Lee, I am doing very well indeed. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, mate. We
okay,
can hear
excellent.
You, yes.
Discord is telling me that you can't, but there we go. Good. Well, I'm doing fantastically. I'm very excited for a new adventure in Scarlet and Violet, because as we've been saying, they feel like brand new games. And last time, I did 2 playthroughs of Scarlet and Violet, quite close proximity. But now, that was good 2 or 3 years ago, so now I'm looking forward to experiencing them afresh.
Yes, and me too, mate. I'm exactly the same as you. Like, I cannot believe how good the games are in comparison to what they were like on the Switch. I feel kind of bad in a way, and I don't know if it was you I was saying this too, but like, I was the biggest defender of Scarlet and Violet the whole time on the Switch. Like, you know, I not have a real bad word to say about it. There was obviously issues there, but I'm real defendant of it. And now I look back and I'm like, okay, I see what everyone's point was. Now I've got the Switch 2 performance, and this is what it could have been. And I think, okay, my bad completely. So yeah, I gotta take a bigger L there, because it's just phenomenal. It's like night and day, completely different game. So I'm very excited to jump in and start this playthrough. What screen are you on right now?
I'm on the which language will you playing?
Oh, same here. You tell me when you want to jump into it, mate, and we can get started.
Well, just before we do, some of you, of course, might be familiar with the brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Soul Link Nuzlocke that we were doing. It's not that we've totally abandoned that, even though we failed twice. It's just that with the Switch 2 coming out and the patch that came out for Scarlet and Violet, it seemed only right to focus our attention on Scarlet and Violet instead for the time being. But I look forward to revisiting a BDSP Soul Link Nuzlocke with you at some point, Lee.
Yes, I think that is going to be, we have to go back to it. We cannot leave it the way we did. So I'm exactly the same mind as you. We have to go back to it. But timing of this just feels like it's a good time to jump into it and experience Scarlet and Violet in
totally agree,
with a breath of fresh air.
For sure. Welcome in Nuzzle, welcome in the conductor, Jack, Riley. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. And Lee, shall we do this?
Let's do it, mate.
All right. So on 3, 2, 1, we're going to choose English, I assume, but you can choose whichever language you want. On 3, 2, 1, go.
I skipped ahead a bit. I hope the game music isn't too loud for everyone as well. If it is, do let me know, because I can wind that down.
Yeah, let me know as well, everybody. You're going to go with Osiris or Lee?
I'm going to go with Osiris.
Osiris. All right. I'll go with Chazingdra.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Yeah, I think, you know, the music is such an integral part of any Pokemon game. So, and cool. Especially in Paldea, when you have, like, I never forget that moment where you're on top of the lighthouse and you're looking out over the lands.
Yeah.
And just the swell of how epic it sounds.
Right. All right. Let's go for the slick back. I'm gonna just spruce up my trainer a little bit.
Yeah, sounds
before we jump into this. My eye shape's fine. We'll go with blue eyes. Don't mind my eyelashes. Mouth. Yeah, mean. Can I do much else? I think that's fine.
Yeah, slit.
We're good. We're good. We're good to go.
Pompadour's
Heads up though, Lee,
quite
in
fun.
terms of overall audio, you always could do with a 10% boost across the board, your mic and Charlie's game. Okay, so my mic, I bumped my mic up, so hopefully that helps a little bit. I don't want to deafen you all, but hopefully that helps a bit. Professor O, good to see you, my friend. How are we doing today? And everyone else that's joining, thanks so much for coming by the stream tonight.
I think we're going with Pompadour. Yeah! Alright.
There we go.
Confirm. Go with that style. And I'll just give myself green eyes. Oh yeah. Change the
Music is
shape.
quiet. Okay.
What about this?
7-star Hydreigon should have come. Jarrett, I know. I don't know why they've skipped so many of them. Here we go. Uva Academy. I can even speak. Really good to see you, mate. How are you doing?
Right,
I'm doing well, mate. Looking forward to this tonight.
Green. Actually, no, I think it was like a...
Marino, just got your Meloetta. Very nice. That is awesome.
Ooh, amazing.
Congrats. I heard Charlie and chat. So, the other day they announced a Pokemon Home update that's coming in, I think the back end of July or August time. And there's going to be like a big chunk of maintenance. And the last time they did any sort of announcement for anything like this, Meloetta was the reward. So there's a lot of talk from Japan about this, linking up the dots. And I always feel like there's a little bit more credence to these things when the chatter's from Japan rather than just from maybe leakers over here. And nothing to say that leakers or anyone over here or theorists aren't believable or anything from this side of the pond, because they totally are. But I just feel like when it comes from Japan, it feels a little bit more like things actually happen. And a lot of chatter there is that there is going to be an event alongside this with the update to kind of follow suit with what happened with that Meloetta. So there's a lot of talk about maybe pre-World Championships, them releasing the shiny Coridon and Maridon as a reward from this event. So maybe there's something to kind of get excited about. So potentially with that. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm like, it kind of lines up as well with when champions would be dropping as well. And at the end of cycle of Scarlet and Violet. So maybe. Mighty, how are we doing? Thank you so much for the super chat, mate.
Thank you for being
this
here,
game
everybody.
made me cry at the end.
He is way louder than me. That's interesting. Let me try and... I'm turning up the gain. How am I... Is this too loud? Is this... How is this? That should be louder? Let me know. Well, Lee, I'm ready to press ready.
I'm in, mate.
You're in, right. I've clicked ready. Is my mic sounding louder to you, or is it the same?
Your mic's sounding good. A good volume right now.
Okay. Thank you very much, Conductor, though, for letting me know. There we go. That's good. Great, Jack. I'm glad that helped.
I can barely hear you now, though, Charlie. That's the only thing.
Can you hear me now? Talking?
Very, very, very quietly compared to what you were.
That's strange.
It's almost like you're muffled.
That's weird.
And for anyone, Boomer, what's a Soul Link? Basically, a Soul Link is a way of playing the game. It's like a Nuzlocke almost. You kind of follow Nuzlocke, basic Nuzlocke rules. So if a Pokemon faints, then you can no longer use that Pokemon. But in a Soul Link, me and Charlie, who I'm also playing with, we catch a Pokemon in the same area, and that Pokemon is then linked. So, for instance, I start a Pokemon. When we get them, I start a Pokemon linked. So if my, say, Sprigatito faints at any point throughout the run, then Charlie's Fuecoco that it's linked to, that he got at the same time, also faints as well. There's a lot of pressure on both of us to make sure that neither of us have any Pokemon that faint, to not disrupt each other's teams throughout. And that's the basic premise throughout. There's other rules. They're all down in the description if you wanted to take a closer look at them. And then there's level caps as well. So each gym has a level cap. And I think I've completely lost Charlie.
Hello, no, I'm
Yeah.
still here. Hello.
No, Charlie's still here. Sorry.
I'm still.
Just very quiet.
Am I still very quiet?
Very, very quiet. I don't know if chat can actually hear you.
Is this better?
No.
Any better now?
Nope.
That's strange. I don't know why I've suddenly got quieter for you.
I know, yeah. I haven't touched any of the settings on my end, so
That's really weird. Let me know if your chat can hear me.
chat, can you hear Charlie all right?
I am talking. Talking. Let me know. If you could hear me.
I mean, I can increase it on Discord, like through my OBS, which will make you louder, but it's not louder to me, which I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that does make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm not loud to you. Okay.
Very quiet, yeah. It's annoying because it was like the perfect sound at the start.
I will keep my mouth close to the microphone, I guess. Okay. So, thank you very much, Jack. And which screen are you on now, Lee?
I am about to go to the door to let Clavel in, so
I see.
I will
All right.
wait for you to catch up if you would like.
Okay, sounds good. I will just quickly... okay, that's good. Thank you, Conductor. I will just quickly
Okay,
rattle through
you can
Clavel's
catch up.
dialogue. They reside here in great numbers, in fact. And there's a pull me. Wow.
I will wait exactly by the door.
It is so much smoother.
Professor Oak, all the glitches patched in this version. So yes, basically because the game, the console will force you to kind of have the latest update before playing. So the only way to really do it is to have a fresh Switch. And I would probably say like a Switch 1, because I don't know if you'll be able to play it on a Switch 2 without the update. So a fresh Switch 1 out of the box almost, where it's not being connected to the internet, and then plugging in Scarlet and Violet to play that way without playing. So you're playing on version like 1.00 or 1.01 or whatever. Sometimes the manufacturers, they'll create new batches of the game. So even if you buy the new game, it happened with BDSP. So there's like revision copies. So those later copies that were released, they'll have the updates actually already on the cartridge. So, you know, you don't need to do the latest update. I don't know if they're doing them with Scarlet and Violet, potentially, but, you know. So basically, no glitches, unfortunately, I say. Because, you know, I'm fond of a glitch here and there. Sometimes. How are we getting on, Charlie?
Look at this. We are just watching Koraidon zooming over the whole of Paldea.
Oh, nice. Very nice. The cutscene.
And it is looking very impressive, I have to say.
I will hang because I feel like you're going to do a good Clavel voice. I'm
We
just
will
gonna
see.
play with some things in here. Let's just see if I can.
Is that everybody?
Can you
Tonight's going to be
just
a
keep
slightly
talking?
shorter stream because Lee has to go earlier, but hopefully next week we will be on a more regular schedule and longer streams for this Soul Link. All right, we've got some
Yeah,
Squawker
that's
Billy.
one. That is like 100% my fault. I am going away tomorrow, so
No worries.
I'm up super early tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And I have to pack and I have to get dinner, which I haven't had. Today's just been an absolute whirlwind. And
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
see I'm literally just coming from like the only half an hour I've had free today. I went and like I'm doing a bit more run training at the minute. So I literally just squeezed in what I needed to do today. So this is why I've got my gym kit on and I look like a mess. So I do apologize. I've literally just come off the treadmill. So
All right.
I was like, I needed to squeeze it in today, so but here we are.
So I am walking down the stairs now.
Excellent. So you've got to do your mum's dialogue
Okay.
and then just tell me Clavel, and we can all be treated to a little bit of
Nice.
your Clavel.
Do you want to be our
your
mum then?
Clavelness. I would, but I can't actually see the text now because I've
Oh, that's true.
bypassed it.
Okay, I will be the mum. I guess we're just going to go with Dawn's voice from BDSP. Good morning, Chazingdra. Oh, already
like
in
that.
your
I
uniform and everything. Well, it is your first day at your new school after all. I'm so excited for you. Still, you might want to cool your engines before you go racing out the door. The school contacted me and said that you're supposed to wait here a little while longer. Their words, not mine. Apparently there's something very important for your first day that still hasn't arrived. Oh, the doorbell. Maybe that's the very thing we're waiting for. Chazingdra, get the door with ya. Alright. A good question, Rich. Yeah, we'll confirm as to whether it's going to be back to Thursdays going forward, these streams. Yeah, we'll have a chat about that. Alright, here's Clavel. So.
Right, okay, Clavel's coming. We can carry on.
So. Do forgive the intrusion.
I like that. I like it.
You are Master Chazingdra, yes. On behalf of the Academy, I must apologize for the late arrival of your enrollment documents. And also for my delay in introducing myself. It'll be fun to hear what his voice is like when he's posing as that.
I was just literally just thinking that.
I am the director of Naranjo Academy. You may call me Mr. Clavel. The director, and you came in person to help my son with his first day. Well, I am responsible for the entire academy, including any failures on its part. So here at last are the enrollment documents that should have already been delivered to you. Goodness, you really needn't have. Since you've come all this way, can I at least offer you a cup of tea? Ah, no need to trouble yourself. Chazingdra, I've got a thing or two to discuss with the director here. Why don't you head back up to your room and finish getting ready for school? You'll need your bag and your hat as well. In a very cosmopolitan area of this Spain-based region. Now, Mr. Clavel, you simply must join me for a cuppa this way. Well, how can I refuse such a kind offer? If he's doing this for every single student, it's a bit like Father Christmas. He's just totally swept off his feet. Visiting every house in the region. Right.
You don't know how much I'm actually just enjoying this. It's like actually playing through with the game with voice acting. I'm quite happy for you just to carry on with this.
I've got this where your hat and bag are sparkling at the end of the bed. Classic video game stuff.
Just make sure it's there.
Ready to
You
put on
know
your hat
that
and grab your
that's what you got to
bag.
pick up.
Let's do it.
Right. Okay. I'm going to just tweak my settings as well. So
I need to make my hair lighter in this game.
nicknames on. Auto saves off. Yep.
Are you turning off autosave? I'll do that.
Yeah.
Text speed
just
fast.
text
nickname
speed.
on.
Actually, did I? Battle
Autosave.
mode needs to be set. Can I? Can you not set it to set
Alright.
in this?
There we go.
Or am I just ignoring that?
Thank you, Ash. We'll
Huh.
go for a save.
I've never
Great.
even looked at this. It must be no. You can't set it to set. So, oh well.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't realize that. This is the first time I've actually
Oh.
looked for that as well. So
Maybe I did know that. So I guess we'll just have to, any time it prompts us, we just skip it and say we're not
Yeah.
switching. Yeah. All right. Should we head downstairs?
yes, I'm already there waiting for you.
All right.
Oh, we've got Mummy Dearest waiting.
Here we go. Just look at you, all ready for your big first day. Yes, the uniform of our storied academy suits you quite well indeed. Oh, gracious, how very careless of me. I had entirely forgotten that I've something else for you, Master Chazingdra. How do you forget to give a first one to Pokemon? How does that slip your mind? A most important thing. But your living room is hardly the place for it. Would you care to follow me outside? I wonder what this important thing might be. Let's follow the director out and see, shall we? Alrighty.
Oh, mother. Does that make us Scottish as well? Since our mum is.
Not necessarily, no. I think the rules are very easy breezy. Leah's on Violet, by the way, everybody. I am on Scarlet.
Yes. Right.
Right then, dear Pokemon, time to get out of your Pokeballs. We're about to see an adorable cutscene. There they are. All the lads. We provide each student entering the academy a Pokemon of their own. I'll ask you to choose which among these three you'd like to have as your partner. Sprigatito, the grass cat Pokemon. Fuecoco, the fire croc Pokemon. Be so cute. And Quaxley, the duckling Pokemon. They're all very good company, why they usually refuse to even leave my side. What's this? So it turns out they're more interested in you, Master Chazingdra, than familiar old me. I do wish I could stay and see which one you'll choose, but I must be off to my next home visit. I'll be at the house just over there, the only 2 homes in this town. Take your time with your decision, then come find me once your mind is made up. Now, if you'll excuse me until next we meet.
You know, it took me the longest time to realize that that was Nemona's house.
Yeah. What a mannerly fellow that director of yours is. These 3 are all lovely, but you need to choose just one, right? Not an easy task. Why not take this opportunity to walk about with these little ones and get to know them? I'm sure they have lots to teach you. Oh, but before you go, I got you a little something to celebrate your big day. Take it with you if you're going out on your own. You obtained the Rotom phone. You put the Rotom phone in your back's out of his pocket. Very good. It's a brand new phone. According to the instructions, you can check the map app by pressing the Y button. It'll help keep you from getting lost, so take good care of your new gadget, okay? Now, if you go, have fun.
Right, there we are.
All right. Now, I guess the question to ask, Keely, is what has been the first partner that people have decided on for you?
This is it. Well, I'm going to stop the poll now. I'll give it a minute so I'll walk down to the house. So we've got
Steal all
votes.
3, that's true, Ash.
Looks like Fuecoco's kind of edging it. So there is still time if people want to vote for which starter. Bear in mind that I'm really not a huge fan of Quackval. So Quaxley's not really the one that I would preferably go for. But it's, as I said at the start,
Mate,
all up to you guys.
I've literally lost Sprigatito. It's just not here. It's not following me.
Oh,
it's
really?
only Fuecoco and Quaxley. This is so weird. Oh, there it is. I don't. Yeah, okay. It's sprung into action now.
You've got it. Right. I'm going to stop the poll now, and we're going to see the results. Yeah.
Now, I did do a poll earlier. And the results are in. I did a poll across YouTube, X, and Instagram. And yeah, it was pretty close, as it always is.
Wow, it's not even close. Fuecoco is by a mile out in front. So that's looks like who we're going to go with.
This is really interesting because the winner for me is Sprigatito. And I feel like
oh wow,
we have each other's first partners. I chose Fuecoco, and I think you chose Sprigatito first off.
Yeah.
So there we go. It kind of breaks my heart because Fuecoco I just cannot resist, but here we are.
Sprigatito is the only one I've ever played through with.
Very cool. Okay. Well, a new experience for us both because I've also played through with Quaxley, actually. Okay. That's a good point, Jack. Hello, Damien. Great to see you. And now we're going to see the adorable first partner Pokemon being adorable. Less Quaxley, but yeah.
I'm interested to hear your Nemona voice.
Well, am I going to be Nemona as well?
Nemona is a huge character in this. I will do it if you want, but
it's yeah, I don't mind. It's up to you. Oh, here we go.
This is a new poll for chat to decide who does Nemona's voice.
Master Chazingdra has yet to make his choice, you see.
Youngly, how are we doing? This looks so clean. I know, it looks so nice, doesn't it? It looks so good. Right. Where are you up to?
Okay, they're laughing because Fuecoco's burnt the orange. So, I think I'm about to be choosing. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so Nemona. Who's doing Nemona's voice?
Nemona needs a rough and tough voice.
All right. Okay.
A Ray Winston style voice.
Lee, you do a great Ray Winston.
Yeah, I do, but I don't think it really suits them. I feel like Nemona needs to be like, I don't know. You know who I always typically think would voice act Nemona really great is Rosemary. I think Rosemary's voice
you're
would
right.
be so good for Nemona.
That's a really good point. Damien in chat is saying that Nemona needs the Incineroar voice that I did for the wolf skit. Which is quite fun.
Yes, you wolf.
So, like, buenas. We haven't met, have we? I must say, I wasn't expecting to see you here quite so soon. Hang on, Director. Is this who I think it is? Yes, this is our Academy's newest student, Master Chazingdra. He will be attending as of today. So you're that kid who moved in up the road. I've been dying to find out more about you. I'm Nimona. Normally I live in the school dorms, but home is here. What do you say, new neighbor? Want to be friends? Love that enthusiasm. We're gonna get along just fine. That'll be fun, Jack. Miss Nimona is president of our student council and a champion-ranked trainer in her own right. I absolutely love Pokemon battling. In fact, we should battle right now, you and me. Easy now, you two will be in the same class, so you'll have plenty of time to battle later, and get to know one another better, of course. We're gonna be neighbors and classmates. Nice, we'll be able to battle all we want. Terrifying. On that note, Master Chazingdra, have you decided which of these Pokemon you would like to be your first partner? Hello, Tyrael. Great to see you, Tyrael. Thanks for being here. This is my Incineroar voice. Okay.
Here we go.
Sprigatito it is. My first time playing
Jason, we will be going back to the BDSP Soul Link, but just with the Switch 2 timing, the Scarlet and Violet update, we felt like it was a good time to jump in and do this in between going back to BDSP, but we will go back to it.
All right.
Hi, Dad. Good to see you, mate. I hope you're well.
There we go. You chose Sprigatito. Oh, right. This is it. Lee, it's time to give a nickname.
Oh, we need nicknames. What's the theme going to be, Charlie?
I mean, I think we should... Oh, I've got a female Sprigatito as well. That's cool.
Oh, very nice.
Nice. I think largely we should leave the decision up to chat per nickname. But I know that Heath on a previous stream said that as just an homage to previous streams, we should name the starters Les Dennis. But
Les Dennis.
We could we could mix it up. Thank you, Ash.
We could, yes.
Great to see that emoji. And thank you, Tyrael. Yes, glad that Leah's better as well.
So,
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I like the idea of chat kind of deciding nicknames throughout.
Sounds good.
So
sounds good. Right.
If anyone has got suggestions, drop them in chat right now, and I guess we'll pick the best one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're going to be nicknamed the same, right?
Yes, they're going to be nicknamed the same. Yeah. So whatever nickname Sprigatito has for Coco also has, and vice versa. And that's just part of the fact that they're linked. So if we lose one
I've
of
got
them,
a female for Coco as well.
No way! Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
Very
cool.
Nuzzle.
Good sign.
That is a good sign. Wow, very rare, very rare. Maybe they'll have amazing natures as well. Maybe I'll have Modest and I'll have what do I want?
Come on.
Jolly. That'd be sick. Clover. Okay.
Dennis Les, just to mix it up.
Dennis Les.
Jason.
Yeah. Hello, Rufus. Great to see you.
How are you doing, Dylan? Good to see you, mate.
Just name them both female.
Right. We need more suggestions. Chat, come on. This is down to you guys. We've only got Dennis Les at the minute. Like the idea of naming them something entirely ridiculous like Cheese Steve or named after members of the community since they're gone. Both girls. How about someone from the chat that's a girl too?
Leslie Dennis.
Frank.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, we got Frankie. We got Philbert.
Frankie, Philbert. Cheese Steve. That's a classic as well. Or it'd be Cheese Steph.
Is a great one.
I guess it'd be Cheese Steph because they're
Cheese Steph. The cheese theme lives on.
Yeah, Purple Pikmin. Great to see. So your order is just little space. Purple Pikmin.
Rizman, I don't know if that is a nickname suggestion or is that just a Cheese Whiz. There we go.
Cheese Whiz.
Stanley.
Leslie Dennis, Clover, female.
Yeah, Flamenca's perfect as well. It would be better for
yeah, that's cool.
Actually,
Flamenca's cool. Or something to do with the Switch 2 and, I don't know, increased frame rate and stuff.
Burning Bush.
Mario Kart World. Burning Bush, that works. Yeah, something that combines the two. Cat and Croc.
Meat Boy.
Meat Boy.
Got a nice one here, Florence. There we go. I like Florence.
Oh, yeah.
That works well.
Florence. Yeah. Florence. What you said? Flamenca. Quite like that too.
Bane food as a theme.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Food,
Like
food's
paella or
always
something.
yeah. Food's always a good theming,
Yeah.
nickname theming.
Doublet. Paella, sangria, tapas.
Leslie Denise,
Leslie Denise.
Effie McGee. Right, mate. Let's pick one. Let's pick one.
Yeah,
What we got?
it's
What
time.
what are you feeling?
I think
Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire. What a throwback. I
Spaghettio.
I do quite like Leslie Denise, I have to say. Bologna or other regional locations. That's interesting, Ash. Yeah.
Susan Boyle. There we go.
Susan Boyle.
One. Susan.
What are you thinking, Lee?
I'm happy going with Lizzie Denise.
Lizzie Denise.
Leslie. So it's Lezzie and then Denise.
Leslie Denise. Okay.
Shakira.
Or do we go with the
Paprika.
theme? Do we go with Spanish things or like summary things?
Elizabeth. Yes. Olio, good to see you, mate. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'd be happy with something like Florence or Flamenco or going with the Les Dennis theme. So, yeah.
Okay. Gator Cat. Jalapeno. What a
Jalapeno,
great
that's quite cool.
suggestion. Let's go with that. I like that one.
Jalapeno, nice. All right.
Why is all caps? Yes.
Oops.
All right. That was from Shiny Stardust.
Empanada, that's a good one.
That
as
is
well.
I like that. And then it kind of gives us a little bit of a theme to start with. I guess if we're going to go down a food route,
Yeah,
just
true.
leaves the door open, and it to the point where we don't need to stick to it. We could kind of work it into something else.
Go for the N with the squiggly line on top, by the way.
Oh, jalapeno. That would have been the one.
Have you locked in?
I've locked it in, but we can change it.
Yeah,
Like,
true,
for this
exactly, yeah.
game, we can just change
Yeah,
it
true.
like
Jalapeno.
instantly. So
Good point, Ash. There's Sprig.
names Key Lime Pie next. Yes, Riley, and thank you, mate, for the 17 months. And Memi also has a fuecoco called jalapeno. Excellent.
Hey.
So we can. There we go.
Sprigatito seems to have taken quite a liking to you, Master Chazingdra. This is your first Pokemon, yes? Please raise it with love and care. And of course, be sure to keep it tucked safely inside a Pokeball. Chazingdra, I can't believe you actually chose Sprigatito. I mean, like, way to make the perfect choice for you. You two make such a good combo. Can I choose one of these Pokemon too, Director Clavel? But did you not receive a Pokemon when you entered the Academy, Miss Nimona? Not back then, no. I had other Pokemon I was focused on raising at the time. But now I want to raise a new Pokemon alongside Chazingdra while he raises his own new partner. Indeed, a rather splendid idea. If you wish to raise one of these Pokemon on equal footing with Master Chazingdra here, I shall be more than happy to allow it. Yes!
This is spinning me out, this voice.
Since Chazingdra chose Sprigatito, I'll go for this little one. Nice to meet you, Quaxley. Welcome to the team. Alright then. Now that we've chosen our Pokemon, we have to battle. I'll be waiting for you down at the beach. Come join me when you're ready. As you may have noticed, Miss Nimona is a tad overly fond of Pokemon battling, but I do hope you'll join her for a battle. It will help you get to know your own Pokemon as well.
There we go.
Great.
Brilliant. Okay.
Okay, auto hail, yes. So we I don't see there's Sprig. There's jalapeno. So we're going for jalapeno.
Oh, jalapeno. Yeah?
Okay, cool. And does your N have the accent over it?
It does not. I was going to change that now.
Yes.
So...
Go with that. Oh, nature check. Well remembered, Ash. Nature check.
Nature check.
Right, what are we guessing?
Which accent is it?
I'm going to go with Jolly, but it's
That
the
one?
squiggly
Is it
line. It's the, like, up and down line.
Up and down?
So it's like an S on its side sort of thing.
So I think that's it.
The wavy line, yeah.
think
My guess is
that's
going to be
one.
Jolly because I am a merry man, but also Jolly would be great for Sprigatito. And for Lee, I'm going to go all in and guess Modest as well.
Okay. I hope for Sprigatito you get a Jolly or an Adamant nature. So your Flower Trick is like supercharged, and I'm hoping, yeah, Modest. Modest, I would take Quiet, but Modest would be amazing.
Oh, quiet,
so,
yeah, Modest.
let's see.
Okay, we got Jolly, Brave, Adamant. Okay, well, Jalapeno the Sprigatito's nature is... Oh no, it's terrible. It's mild.
I got Naive, so
Naive.
it's not really much better.
So plus special attack, minus defense. That's real bad. That is real bad.
Yeah. Mine's plus speed, which is, I guess, all right, minus special defense.
Okay. That's a shame. Well, I don't think anyone guessed the right things, but we got female, so, you know, that's rare enough. Let's go down to the beach.
Oh.
Ooh, let's pick up this little item ball.
That's Charles' this Pokemon. And this one is plain. So I can just add these overlay. There we go. Okay. They're linked now.
Oh, great. Excellent. I hopefully we'll have an overlay for next week's stream. But are you now on the beach ready to battle Lamona?
I am waiting for the Wolf Incineroar voice
Here we
to
go.
lead us into battle, yes.
Anyone can be a Pokemon trainer as long as they have Pokemon by their side. And it's our duty as trainers to help our Pokemon grow stronger through battle. So you ready to battle me, Chazingdra? Yes, you terrifying lady. Perfecto! I'm so excited. For this battle, I think I'll use... Ms. Nemona. I trust you remember that Master Chazingdra is wholly inexperienced in Pokemon battling. And the Fuecoco's with him as well, so cute. Whoops. Good call, Director. I was about to send out one of my usual partners right off the bat. Full on Miraidon. I guess I'll take this chance to try out my new buddy instead.
Imagine, yeah, just whipping out the Paradox Pokemon, just, yeah.
Yeah. And suddenly the theme is the Come on, Chazingdra, let's have us a fruitful battle. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Fruit is another good theme for names. I love the Nemona theme.
Yeah, it's a great theme, isn't it?
Let me know if the music
I think
is
the
a good
music,
level
like,
for you.
throughout Scarlet and Violet is just all so good.
Yeah. I know this is your first Pokemon battle, so let's just have some fun. I'm going to use Leaf Edge. Water
Got
Gun.
positive speed nature, and I'm still slower than the Sprigatito.
You must have been studying up. Smart move, grass is strong against water. We'll take one more of those, please.
Here we go. Nice and easy.
Good. So we're not falling at the first hurdle. Yeah, if only Nemona was out listen exactly, would have been perfect.
Could you imagine? It just looks so much cleaner, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, it keep just
So
being
smooth.
like...
Wow,
Yeah.
not bad, neighbor. Look at you winning your first battle ever. You've got even more potential than I thought. You're going to be a strong trainer for sure. But now I want to try a different strategy. Let's go again, just one more battle. Master Chazingdra and his Sprigatito are surely weary already from that last battle. Sorry, I got kind of caught up in all the excitement. I'm really sorry, Chazingdra. Same to your Sprigatito, too. Don't worry about it. Alright, thanks, Chazingdra. You two seem to be becoming fast friends, though you've only just met. Can I count on you to take your new schoolmate here under your wing, Miss Nemona? I'm sure he can learn a great deal from a champion-ranked trainer such as yourself. You bet, sir! Well, that reminds me, since you're new to training Pokemon, there's an app you definitely need. You have a smartphone, right? Let me see it for a sec. This would make no sense to original trainers of Pokemon Blue and Red. Pokedex app. A Pokedex will automatically register any Pokemon you catch. That's true, we do have a listen if we've used the Stardust together, Ash. It's a must-have for Pokemon trainers. It's a super handy app. Our homeroom teacher, Mr. Jacques, actually made it himself. Back in my day, we used ordinary paper and handwritten notes to compile our Pokedexes. It's quite the age we live in now. Oh, filling out a Pokédex by hand? I can't even imagine how much work that would take. Oh, I know, I suppose you can't. Yet no matter how much the times may change, the wonder of meeting new Pokemon never does. That is a truly timeless pleasure. And the more Pokemon that you encounter, the more you'll find yourself growing and changing. I hope you will both work hard towards the goal of completing your own Pokédexes. Hello, Moxie Mouse, great to see you again. Now, Miss Nimona, I do still have a few matters to discuss with your parents. They're not paying for your school fees. Could I depend on you to see Master Chazingdra to the academy? You would be doing me quite the favor. Of course, leave it to me. Then I leave him in your capable hands. Alright, little one, it's time you and I were on our way. Halfway, Coco, I miss you already.
Aren't Nimona's parents the couple that you meet in Kitakami and give you all that money for doing those little tasks?
Is that our parents?
I think it is,
yeah. Oh my goodness. Wow, I didn't make that link before.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Maybe I ought to make a little more time to work on my Pokedex along with all my battling. All right. Speaking of Pokedexes, Chazingdra, you've probably never caught a wild Pokemon, right? I'll show you the ropes before I take you to the academy. Come with me. It's nearly time for our first capture. I think we get Pokeballs soon. Yeah, I think Nimona gives us Pokeballs.
Oh, so, no, I was wrong. Riley's saying no relation. It was just a theory for a while.
All right.
So there we go.
All right.
Oh.
Frogego definitely has no idea, Nuzzle. Frogego's just here for a good time. Who can blame him? Also, Lee, Safari Week starts on Friday. I look forward to doing some Safari streams with you, my friend.
Is it this Friday, is it?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
Starts this Friday and goes until next Sunday, I think.
Come around very quick. Oh, so the whole week?
Yeah, exactly. And more. More than
excellent. A week. Excellent.
Oh, Chazingdra, I hear that Nimona here will be taking you to school. That's right, ma'am. Leave it to me. I wouldn't trust Nimona if I were with that voice. So you've already managed to make a friend. And I read about all the wonderful teachers you'll have looking after you at the school. Plus so many handy facilities you can use as much as you like. And in your new friend, Nimona, and it sounds like your school life is shaping up to be fantastic. Now, you'll be staying in the school dorm, so I want you to promise me you'll eat proper meals. Here's a bit of spending money to start off with. I also packed a lunch for your first day. Key item sandwich. Oh, and maybe you better take these too. 5 potions. Use them on that precious little partner of yours should it get hurt in battle. I know every day in your new life is going to be full of exciting experiences far from home. Just try to savor them all, the good times and the hard times too. But if you ever want to come back home, you know your bed is always ready for you. Alright then, you two had better be off, I suppose. Take care on the way to school. Your mother's so nice, Chazingdra. Oh, but I was going to teach you how to catch wild Pokemon. Come on, vamos! Alright. See you whole day. Oh, nice, man. Rich. Nice. What are you going to be hunting in the Safari Zone? This way! Oh, Pokemonian, great to see you. It's actually not Irish, it's Scottish, but it's a shame it's coming across that way. And it's in Incineroar voice for Nimona, because why not? Bam, it's so good to see you. Brilliant. Thanks so much for being here.
We're going back in time to stream Safari Week. Yes, we will be. 100%. I don't know what Absolutely. I'll go back to be honest, yet.
I might be pure Gen 3. Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald is my thinking.
Yeah, Fire Red feels like a nice one. Leaf Green.
It's got to be Kanto. A bit of Kanto in there.
I'll Gold, Soul, Silver as well is another nice one. Kind of do, because there's some nice hunts in that.
All right, you're talking to Nimona on Poco Path?
Yes, I am. I'm there.
All right, this here is Poco Path. I went Scottish. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, LeChonk. It's the path that leads to adventure for you and me. Out here, things are different than in town. No worries, Bevan. Great to see you. You're going to see wild Pokemon out and about. They'll be on the path and in the grass and such. So Silver, that sounds good, Rich. Get too close to one and you'll have to battle, but you've got Sprigatito for that, right? And if you want to try to catch a Pokemon, you got to use a good old Pokeball. I got tons. Have a few. Great. Here's a LeChonk. Now, are we forced to catch this, Lee? Are we
I
going to
think
be
we are, but we can just
linking
box
these?
it because I'd prefer not to have a Lechonk on the team if I'm like
Now,
completely honest.
I guess this raises a question about how we're going to do this for Nuzlocke rules. I was thinking it's like just the first Pokemon we happen to lay eyes on is the one that we choose for that route, sort of thing.
I mean, we can. Yeah, we can do that, or we can kind of. I guess that it's difficult, isn't it? Because do you pick the first one that you come across, or do you just pick the first one in that area, like that you want? You know, because you can kind of dodge which one. And you see the Pokemon on the field, so it's not random. Yeah, that's the problem. Here, it's not random at all. So
Bevan,
it's like,
thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. You're so kind. That means
when you go into the area, is it going to be like the first Pokemon that you see spawn in or come across? So, or are we able to just pick anything? Because I feel like picking anything in that area is kind of almost like we're doing a bit of a dream team quest, almost, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. This is why I think it should be the first Pokemon we see for the difficulty of the Nuzlocke.
Okay, let's do that then.
Having said that,
Pokemon that we see
with Fuecoca, well, I mean, with this Lechonk, because it's a forced encounter, we could say that we both get another one on this route that isn't Lechonk, but I don't mind.
Yeah, we could. That's true. I mean, what happens if you knock the Lechonk out?
I know that. Yeah, that's true. Then I think we still get another encounter on this route because this is a forced one. But yeah, then the Lechonk isn't on the team. So basically, let's aim to catch this Lechonk, both of us. But then we get another encounter on this route as well.
Are you boxing the Lechonk then?
I mean, for the numbers, I see no harm in keeping it on the team.
So we're just going to keep
For
it on the
now.
team for the moment?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Cool. And we need
That's
a
a good
nickname
point,
for it
Dave,
as
yeah.
well.
Yeah, get your nickname suggestions in now, everybody. All right, this Lechonk. Also, I think if either of us comes across a shiny, then obviously that joins the team and the other player just catches another Pokemon on the route.
Yeah, I agree.
Sounds good.
I 100% agree.
Jalapeno.
Jalapeno. And then we need suggestion for the next one, which is Chonky Chonk.
Pokemonian, so kind of you
Chonky.
to join the channel. I really appreciate that. It's very exciting times. Now.
Yeah,
I can do
how
some
are we doing, mate?
emoji
Thank you
and
so
stuff
much
like that.
for coming into the stream.
And
You were in both streams,
all
mate.
sorts of perks. Yeah, exactly. Thank you very much, Bevan, for being in both streams. And all sorts of perks available to you now you've joined Merri members. So thank you. Very exciting time. Right, let's try and catch this.
Charlie, are you still catching yours?
So I've just thrown my first Pokeball, and it's a catch.
Cool. Okay.
So we got Hammy Poker Chops. That's fun, Ash. Such as food all day. It possesses a keen sense of smell, but doesn't use it for anything other than foraging.
Right, there we go. The little chunks are on the team.
I do like Poker Chops. And then what is Spanish for ham? It's like jamon or something like that.
Jamon. Bacon and eggs.
Bacon and eggs. I like Hammy. I
Gone.
really like Poker Chops that Ash suggested.
Bacon son. Poker chops.
Poker Chops is what Ash suggested here, which I really like.
I like that. Let's go with that.
Poker Chops. And let's have the Pokemon acute on the E as well.
Yeah, let's do that. Poke chops.
Ash, thank you. Thanks for being efficient with it. Oh no, I misnamed it, but anyway, I'll just change it now. Get your nature guesses in as well, everybody. I'm going to say Jolly, as always. Chon. Oh, interesting, Ash.
I think that one.
Hello, that was awesome. You caught the very first Pokemon you went for. I'm crummy when it comes to actually catching Pokemon. Maybe you should give me tips. Anyway, I have some more Pokeballs just in case. Not every catch works out. You obtained 10 Pokeballs.
Need to play catch up.
Weaken the Pokemon, then throw the Pokeball. Remember that, and you'll be fine. Now go battle those wild Pokemon and catch some of them. Yeah, Moxie. Careful is your guess. Let's meet back up at that lighthouse over there. You can see our school from the top.
Right, so is it the first encounter that we get from now?
Yes, that's right. But first, let's do a nature guess. I need to rename this Poke Chops because I messed that up. Change nickname, Poke Chop. So
Tasty
I'm guessing
meats.
Jolly. I'm going to guess timid feels.
Okay,
Right.
I'm gonna go adamant for mine. I'm gonna go with Memi's suggestion. I'm gonna say
Interesting, Ash, thank
hasty
you.
for yours.
Hasty. Okay.
Ah, I got adamant.
You got adamant. Oh, that's amazing.
That's actually really good.
Very nice. Okay. That's okay. Well, maybe Lechonk, against your wishes, is going to be on the team. Let's see what I've got.
Yeah, maybe it stays on the team. That's
I've
actually
got Sassy.
Good guess as well.
Sassy, which is fine. Minus speed plus special defense.
Actually, that's
fine.
Not bad.
Not terrible. And thank you, Ash, for that guess. All right, Pokechops and Jalapeno. Okay, so now the first Pokemon you see that is not a Lechonk, which in my case is a Hoppip, is joining the team.
Well, I've got mine as well. Mine is Tarantula right here. So it is going to join the party. Tarantula.
Already got a grass type, so don't love the fact that it's Hoppip. And there's a Fletchling right there. That would have been good, but oh well.
What was yours? Hoppip.
Hoppip, yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty good, mate. The Gen 2 Pokemon.
True. It just used Splash, and that's not filling me with confidence for its right now, capability on this run. But yeah. Tailwind could be good, though.
Tailwind will be, yeah, really good. I don't know if Spidops is going to be that great. Itsy Bitsy for the nickname.
Itsy Bitsy. That's cool. I like that for Hoppip as well. Get some other nickname suggestions in the chat. And also get some nature guesses in there as well. I'm going to say Jolly again. This Pokemon has been blown across vast distances by the wind. It is unclear where the Hoppip of Paldea originally came from. Let's just say Johto, shall we? Let's,
let's stay on the team.
Itsy Bitsy is fun.
Itsy Bitsy. What else we got? Hops and hips. I like that.
Oh, yeah. Hops and hips. Nice. Helicopter. Yeah. Suggestion from Oxy. That's good for Hoppip. There's a way that summarizes Tarantula and Hoppip. Weed and web. There's...
Bidua? Bemi? Is that how I'm pronouncing it? That's a Spanish vegetarian noodle dish. Okay, I like that because it kind of fits.
Yeah.
The Tarantula super well.
I like Itsy Bitsy as well.
Yeah.
What's your preference, Lee?
I like Itsy Bitsy. I think that's quite a cool one.
Itsy Bitsy. 2 Ronnies, Damien. That's fun.
Yeah.
Itsy Bitsy. Okay. Hyphenated as well. Itsy Bitsy. Yeah, nature guesses, everybody. I'll go over Jolly for me, and I will say... I'll say Rash for you. I'll say it's got a Rash.
I'm going to go for
Tumbleweb is great, Ash. Tumbleweb is great.
Timid for you, I will say, and I need something good for this, so I'm going to have to say... is it even I don't even know. Is it more physical or special? I have no idea. I'm going to say Adamant again for this Tarantula.
Okay.
And Timid for you.
All right, let's see. My Hoppip, Itsy Bitsy, is a neutral nature. It's bashful.
Careful. Well, okay. It could work out all right, I guess.
Right. But... Well, that's our encounter. Now we will make our way to the lighthouse. Unless there are any shinies that appear, that's going to be it for this route.
Shiny Tarantula.
Oh, good one. It's a good one. There's also that really cool...
I need to rename it.
Squawkabilly
what nickname did we go for?
Itsy Bitsy is what we went for.
Itsy Bitsy. Okay, Itsy Bitsy. I will change it in a minute.
Ash, I do really like your suggestion of Tumbleweb, but yeah, I think Itsy Bitsy just
Tumbleweb.
came in
I love
a bit
it.
too soon. I don't know. Oh, Nish, great to see you. As always, thanks so much for being here for the debut of the Switch to Scarlet Violet Soul Link.
Spidops is more attack-based. Okay, cool. Kind of felt like that. I know it gets some good field effect moves, so that might be useful if we are to use it.
That's not shiny, is it?
Andy, how you doing, mate? It's been a while. Last time I was at the stream, it was before Carabao Cup final. Wow, that was a long time ago, mate. I haven't been streaming super regularly since then, so that's probably a lot down to my fault. I hope you're doing well, though, mate. Chaz, I am at Nemona right now.
You're at Nemona, great. I am nearly there. Just harvesting some items. Yeah, there's so many cool Pokemon around here, aren't there? There's Pawmi as well, that would have been good.
What is its base stat total? I'm sure it's one of the lowest in the game. The Spidops has got... Why do they do this as well? I need to rewatch the Wolf video where they make bad Pokemon. 404 Oh man, it's so slow. 35 base speed. I didn't realize it was. Wow. Okay.
All right.
Stats aren't terrible.
I'm at the cutscene.
Right. Okay. Here we go.
Hey, Chazingdra, are you getting the hang of how to catch Pokemon? Okay, let me see. So far, you've caught Mysterious Cry. Well, what was that? Oh, I've never heard that kind of cry before. It could be some strong Pokemon or something. I said we find whatever made that cry. Let's take a look around, Chazingdra. Just be careful. There's a kind of unsafe cave not far from here, so steer clear. I know your Rotom foam can help keep you safe. Watch your step by these cliffs anyway. I know what you mean, Ash. Find the source of the mysterious cry.
There we go.
Oh. Hello.
They don't ever paint like the Houndours in a very good light in this cutscene in particular.
True, yeah.
Just want to beat up on Miraidon. Or in your case, Coridon. Him being the king of the last two regulations. I know, right, Johnny? It is Miraidon's. It is Miraidon's playground.
Hello, mate. Alright, I'm running up to Coridon. Poor Coridon. Serious Pokemon seems to be too weak to move. Maybe we can give it something to help perk it up.
The new game as well. Awesome. You can join us in this Soul Link. So, you know how a Soul Link works. So, for anyone else, basically anything I catch, Charlie catches in the same area, they are linked. So, if mine faints, then it means even if Charlie's gets through whatever battle we're doing at the same time, he has to forfeit his Pokemon that's linked to mine and kind of vice versa. So,
Joe, thank you so much for being here. That's really kind of you. And sorry I haven't got back to your message yet, but I'm glad you enjoyed the CF stream. Yeah, it was Cystic Fibrosis Awareness Week last week, everybody, for anyone who's unfamiliar. So I was raising awareness on stream and stuff. And Joe, thank you. Appreciate you being in the stream. I've just tried to give the Coridon an adventure guide to eat, Lee, but it's not taking it. Not taking it for some reason. I guess I'll try the sandwich. Not sure. What about the Rotom?
I've done that so many times before when I've been like running through the game and like just wanting to get through this part really quickly, you know, and a quick replay to get to like a point where I can get a mystery gift or something.
Yeah.
And yeah, just been spamming A so much here that I keep giving it the Rotom phone or something and it's like refusing. And I have that dialogue over and over again. I'm like, come on.
There we go. Sandwich time. I need to make my hair lighter in this game. Nom nom nom. Meddler, great to see you.
Love it, the battle form. Do you think that sandwich that your mum gives you secretly has like some Herba Mystica in it?
I think if it does, that there could be some real lore potential there.
Yeah.
Coridon's just going to look out for the danger. Great.
Because of how the right Pokemon transforms into their battle form here after being like near killed on the beach. Right, I need to nickname Spidops. Itsy Bitsy was what we went with, right?
Yeah. Here we go.
Like, I can't get into my menu at the moment. Okay, I'll have to wait to do that when we get out.
I'm still watching Coridon be epic.
We get an encounter in here because this is
that's true.
Grotto.
Yeah,
so this is a new area.
I hope
I guess the first thing that we see in here, which will be Houndour, I'm guessing.
Well, it's Houndour, but there's also Young Goose. There's Diglett, maybe.
That is very true.
Namanda told us not to go into the cave. What are we going to do, everybody? We're going to go into the cave.
Alright, I'm in the Nemona cutscene.
Okay, I'm following
Johnny,
Crydon
basically what we're doing
to
is
the cave.
the first Pokemon that we like physically see in that area, we have to catch to make it, to kind of take out that randomness and to not make it easy. So yeah, because otherwise it'd be like, okay, we're kind of choosing what Pokemon we want. So
All right, here we
leaving
go.
it up to the RNG with whatever spawns in, and that's the first thing that we see. So that's why I've got a Spied Ops.
All right, Nemona. Oi, Chazingdra! I'd forgotten about this music. It's nice. There you are, Chazingdra. You okay? You're not hurt, right? I'm fine. Thank goodness. I was real worried. If you gotten hurt because I said we should go looking for whatever made that cry. No, never mind that. Right now, we've got to focus on getting you back up here. You've just got to find some way to climb out of there. If you can get close enough, I'll try pulling you up with one of my Pokemon's moves. Expecting young Goose. We'll have to see. All right. Let's keep going. How was that Pokemon in front of you? It looks super strong. Kind of seemed like it's waiting for you.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so Houndour's mine.
Well, I think
is it always Houndour?
that's true. If it's always Houndour, then... yeah, no, because the Houndour are just part of the cutscene. It's not a first Pokemon you see that you can catch. And, Damien, you're right. It's going to be young Goose.
Yeah, mine's young Goose, yeah.
Right. Great. Lechonk and young Goose. Oh, cool. It's got a battle theme, too.
That's level 2.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I'll be able to...
Nature guesses and nickname suggestions, everybody. Get them in.
Young Goose.
I'm going to say my young Goose is Adamant. I'm going to say yours is Jolly this time, Lee.
Yeah, I'm going to go... We both get a good...
Bite. Nice.
I'm going to say Adamant. And then we need nicknames for it as well.
Yeah. Stomach fills most of its torso.
So chat, if you've got suggestions for a nickname, drop them in the chat.
Hasty is your guess, Damien. Let's see. Young Goose. It's like a mongoose. It evolves into a detective. Old Goose, yeah. Ye Olde Goose, maybe. We go with Spanish food as well. Or like Columbo after the TV detective.
Columbo. Oh man, yes. Go for that.
Columbo? All right.
Definitely down for that. Right, what we got? Got to be Trump. Trump, there's a good one. Ferrety Boy, Toofs, YMCA, Columbo is so funny. I like Columbo a lot. I'm definitely down for going for Columbo if you want to.
Great, sounds good.
Kind of makes me want to actually keep it in the team as well.
Columbo's been out. I've never used a young goose, I don't think, so yeah, there's that. Colum Gooses, Ash, the suggestions are so good. Colum Goose.
Colum Goose.
Colum Goose.
Donny.
Right, let's see what nature me young goose is. Oh, we can't access the portal menu
I don't
yet.
think we can go into the menu until we get out the cave.
So get your suggestions in and then we will see afterwards.
And use the let's go function.
Oh, so you can.
Diglett.
Oh, I can hear a Diglett, yeah. Have you noticed the Houndoom that's watching over us as well?
Whereabouts? Up above?
Earlier in the cave, yeah, there's a Houndoom up above who's sort of watching over. Here come all the Houndour.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, they all are. So much smoother. It looks so much better, this scene.
Pick up this cheeky hidden item here. Hey, heads up, some pretty rough and rowdy Houndour live in this cave. Glad you got your bodyguard.
There's a part of me that's like, I never remember that exact scene there where the random extra Houndour there come out.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because I rushed through that and it's been a while since I've actually played this, paying attention to it.
Yeah.
Does that always happen?
Straight up pulverize that rock. I think it does. Wonder what that move was. Chazingdra, look out, somebody's coming.
Yeah, I always remember this scene.
Mm-hmm. Behind you, it's behind you. We're in the pantomime now.
There we go. Here it is. King, how are we doing today, mate? Good to see you.
Great music. Oh dear. Jalapeno is not in for a good time. Can we just run? Because, I mean, we lose this battle, right? But in terms of the Nuzlocke, that doesn't mean... Because this is forced.
Nah, I think this is fine. Because our Pokemon doesn't physically faint, right?
Oh, okay. I'd forgotten
it just
that
goes
it
back
doesn't
to its
faint.
Pokeball.
Crunch. Oh dear.
Such an epic scene.
Ooh. Oh, Nish. Those shooting loans are important. As tempting as the Switch 2 is. Ooh.
Hopefully next week, Riley, we'll be doing some Colosseum stuff. We need to get moving with that hunt for the Crocno. So, although with it being Safari Week, we might put it off till the week after.
All the Hound Hour. It would be unfair, Ash, you're right. Crowden just sweeps us up. Hey! Up here, quick! Where you go? For a second I thought you were both goners.
Enough vacation earlier. Glad I was able to make it. So you guys play. It's great to have you here, mate. Thanks for dropping in. We've got Charlie doing all of the work pretty much with the voice acting right now. So I've kind of skipped out on Nimona, who Charlie's doing brilliantly. Clavel and our mum. So
maybe it used up all its power. What is this Pokemon anyway? It kind of looks like a Cyclozar, but I've never seen one quite like this before. Now it looks so different from a minute ago. You think it's okay? Hard to say. You can't tell either, huh, Chazingdra? Well, all that aside, I'm seriously glad to have you back up here in one piece. You know, that battle down there was really something. You and this fella look perfectly in sync facing down that Houndoom. Yeah, Rufus. True, Lee may be voicing Arvin in a moment. What, you didn't even tell him what to do? I guess it's not like you're this Pokemon's trainer yet, huh?
Not really, Jamal.
Oh, good. Looks like I perked up a little.
I'm doing Arvin in a minute, though.
Do you think this fellow was the one making that mysterious cry we heard before? Oh man, oh man, oh man. The more I look at this Pokemon, the more mysterious it seems. If you do become its trainer, you gotta let me battle against it. Let's exchange numbers so we can get in touch if we somehow get separated again. And here, this will let you teach your Pokemon a move to help it battle stronger opponents. Swift. Think before you use it, though. TMs can only be used once. You've both been through enough for a minute. I think we better take a breather. Let's just get to the lighthouse. That'll be a good spot to relax. Alright, now we can do a nature guess for Columbo Young Goose. So, I'm saying Adamant for me and Jolly for you, Lee.
Yeah. And Itsy Bitsy for the nickname, yeah?
Yes, sounds good. Alright. And the nature of my Young Goose is... Lax. Plus defense, minus special defense.
Lax.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, Tarantula is careful, we knew that. And my Young Goose is lonely.
That's not bad.
So plus
attack,
minus defense. Yeah. Which is not terrible. Head to the lighthouse. Here we go. Are you guys going to take all the super important classes
great
before the
to
league?
see you. We have a good few Pokemon on our team, and now it's time to meet Arvin, and Leah's going to be voicing Arvin.
Arvin. What do we think that the Arvin should be?
I would say
sound like
the most extreme Geordie you can muster.
The most extreme. Okay. That sounds good.
You're up.
Leaf Green Gamer, thank you so much for the subscribe. Oven is a pirate for sure. Oh, well, we could go there. I mean,
Pirate is kind of similar to Incineroar.
Yeah, it very is. Aye, that little. I need to get back in. What are you doing out here? Are you at the cutscene now, by the way?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not talking to you two. You can shove off. Wait, I know you. Aren't you of it? No, this is Nimona.
Oh. Wait, I know you, aren't you, Arvin? You're enrolled in the humanities track, right? And aren't you the son of that Pokemon researcher, Professor Sada Luturo?
Doesn't matter who my dad is.
He looks Geordie.
The real issue here is what in the world this Pokemon is doing out here, and what is with that form it's in.
It saved me from a tight spot. Oh, I selected the wrong one. See, we heard this strange cry and we tried to investigate, but Chazingdra fell off a cliff. That Pokemon saved him, but it seemed like it wore itself out in the process. It got kinda slumpy afterward. But you should have seen it before. It looked totally different. It was unbelievably strong.
Well, yeah, as it should be, but can't fight while it's like this. The form Miraidon takes in battle, that's its true form.
Koraidon, is that this Pokemon's name? How'd you know it?
Can't go in the lab, it's locked. Man, don't remember ever seeing you around, but given the uniform, you go to the academy too, do you? Miraidon isn't the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can hope to command. It's special.
Special how? What sort of Pokemon is it?
Yeah, man, you think you're up, you're two ordering Miraidon around, then how about a test your worthiness? The dialogue doesn't kind of fit the jauntiness, but look at you, quite a little go-getter. I've been feeling all out of sorts, so I'm gonna use this battle to blast these doldrums away. I don't think I've heard anyone use doldrums as a word.
That's true, yeah.
How you doing, Scotty? You all right, mate?
That's true, Ash, yeah. I see different dialogue. And just leaves all the voices, exactly. Oh yeah, that must have been
These memories are leaving a bad taste in my mouth.
I
don't want to give it away.
Oh, they have, great. Alright, Jalapeno, time to take down this squabbit.
Oh, we get the burn as well. There we go. That's what we like to see. I think he only uses the Squirvet here, right?
Yeah, it does, yeah. And it's a victory.
There we go, Alvin. Seems you know a thing or two about battle.
Alright.
Right, you're up, Chaz.
Just waiting for it to come up.
Okay, mate.
And... Wow, Chazingdra, that was awesome.
I guess I wasn't ever going to stand a chance using some Pokemon I'd only just caught. Yeah, but if you really think you can take Miraidon off my hands for me, you'll need this. It's Pokeball that's Brute Bean kept in.
Take Rana's Pokeball.
There we go, we got it.
So why do you have it?
Anyway, that thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck with it, mate.
It's a good point, SJ, yeah. Oi, can you not hear me or something? Fine, be that way, but you better actually show up for school. What a weirdo. That Arvin guy definitely knows more than he's letting on. Next time he and I are battling, I'm gonna wring some answers out of him. But oh, right, we gotta climb the lighthouse. Can't wait to show you the view of our school. This is that notorious cutscene.
It's a great scene. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing it now on the Switch too, as well, because it's never this time.
There's Namana. Here we go with that music too. You love Arvin's story, yeah, absolutely, Rufus. Look, Chazingdra, that's Mesagoza. Favorite character, interesting. Here we go. And that huge building with a Pokeball on it is our school. I think Namona's voice kind of interrupts the flow of this scene, but yeah. It's gonna be so great having you in the same class, Chazingdra. I'm looking forward to it. Right, I can't wait to get back. We're gonna get to learn so much and battle so much. Isn't it awesome what you can see from up here? Mountains, forests, grasslands, beautiful nature stuff as far as the eye can see. And you know what's waiting for you all over these natural spaces? Tons of Pokemon. Consider this me officially telling you, welcome to Paldea. But anyway, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to school from here. Let's make it a Los Platos for starters. That's right on the way. Vamos! Come on! There we go.
Yeah, this is probably like, I think, one of my favorite tracks in the game. This.
Oh, agreed, yeah. It's iconic.
Pogo Path it's going to be a new encounter, right?
Well, yeah, the route just past the lighthouse will be a new encounter, yeah.
Yeah. So, the first thing that I see is a Tarantula, which I already have, so I can't get it in Lechonk. And then there is...
Well, Poco Path we've already done, but South Province Area 1 will be a new encounter.
Oh, so Poco Path we've done.
For me, is going to be Scatterbug.
Now. Yeah, mine too.
Okay.
Unless it is... Well, if I'm honest, the first thing I saw was this thing here. No, that's a trainer, so it is Scatterbug, yeah. Fantastic.
Just picture you try to convince the trainer to get in a Pokeball.
I know, yeah, I'm just like...
Come on, mate! Get in the Pokeball!
I don't know if I want to catch it, to be fair. I guess we don't need to catch something on every single route, right?
I'm just going to catch it for the numbers.
Yeah?
But, I mean... Yeah, I'd say at this early stage, there's no harm.
Vivion's not a bad Pokemon either, to be fair.
Yeah.
It gets a lot of decent support moves that could be useful later down the line, but...
There we go. Nature guesses and nickname suggestions, everybody.
Okay, battle, yeah. Right. Nickname as well. We need nickname suggestions. Yes. I suggest closing my eyes and running about for random encounters. That's not a bad idea as well.
Yeah, true.
Especially when you know there's a lot of spawns in the area. That could be something that we could kind of do going forward.
That could be
fun. Go into the area and then just randomly run around.
In terms of nicknames,
I think a lot of it, Seren, is when it's compressing the video, when it's uploading. So generally, I will record in 60 FPS, and when like my actual video footage that I record is really like this, but then when it's uploaded to YouTube, they compress the video, and so the quality is never as good. But I guess with it being streamed, there's no way to kind of compress that when it's gone through. So that's my only.
That's interesting, yeah.
GTS scam. Right, I will come back to this. What do you reckon for nicknames for this one then, Charles?
Yeah.
Mothral. I like it.
Mothral. Okay, yeah. So that's no, I don't know Spanish words for caterpillar or butterfly. Trying to think of a food that it looks like. It's hard. Vivian. Like Valencia. Hello, good to see you, Lithorium. Great to have you here.
Butterfree.
Butterfree.
Butter food.
I mean, I know that
Margarine fry.
mantequilla is the Spanish for butter.
Mantequilla.
Mantequilla.
Boandegi.
What was that?
Boandegi.
Sure. We're coming up with nickname suggestions for the scatterbug.
Vivian. Vivian. I mean, Vivian's perfect.
Vivian is right. Yeah, Vivian, perfect. Doing very well, thank you, Lithorium. The debut of our switch to Scarlet Violet Soul Link Nuzlocke. If I lose Pokemon, Lee loses Pokemon, and vice versa. Got a good few members of the team.
Oh, it's a type of food made from a bug larva. Bug larva. So that would be the Boandegi.
Interesting. I've already gone with Vivian.
You went for Vivian, yeah?
Yeah, I thought that's what we were going for, yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Mariposa, that's a beautiful word. Thank you for that, Ash. And get your nature guesses in as well. For mine, this time I'm going to guess calm for my Vivian, and for Lee's, I will guess serious.
I'm going to go timid for yours, and I'll say hasty for mine.
Grapefruit. The Slowpoke, exactly, Otnish. All right.
Ooh.
Long live grapefruit.
Okay, that's not bad.
What have you got?
I got modest.
Modest. Good. And I've got quirky. I've got a neutral one. Yeah, cool. Modest. Nice.
Okay.
Take that. Yes, I really like the idea of closing eyes and doing encounters. Are you going to battle this trainer?
This trainer? Right.
Hey, let's battle. Do you want to? We don't have to.
Yeah, I can battle this trainer. What, the one by the rock?
The one that says, hey, let's battle.
Oh, that must be further up the path. Yeah,
it's
I'm
literally the first trainer that
trainer.
you come across.
I'm so used to like just not engaging with any of the trainers in any area in this game. Just tend to ignore them all. Hey, let's battle. Okay, let's do this.
Let's do it.
Battle.
If you talk to a Pokemon trainer like me, it means we're gonna battle.
Like, how old is this kid meant to be in the game? Because we're meant to be 10, right?
Yeah.
This is like...
I'm going to say like 6.
A 4-year-old. That is the trainer I tried to catch. Yeah, Johnny, yeah.
Oh, nice. Tarantula flinches. Easy.
Alien. Okay. Oh, mate. I'm just looking at the time, and this is about the time that I really need to shoot off in a minute, and I really apologize to everyone.
All good. All good.
I can't stay on longer tonight, but I only had a very small amount of time.
Yeah. Should we just get to the Poké Center in Los Platos that we can see? And then we can
and then we can save there, I guess, yeah. And then we'll have to wrap it up. But we will be back next week, hopefully, to continue this.
Yeah.
And also, alongside it, Safari Week. So we'll be doing some Safari Week stuff, which is going to be very fun. Are you going to not engage with Nomona? So we start off next week with the dialogue.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds good.
And I'm just going to drop a save right here.
Going forward, Lee, do you want to go back to our Thursday streams or earlier in the week?
Yeah.
Or...
We can do either, mate. Yeah,
Okay.
so Thursday's fine, or we could double up and do maybe a couple of days through the week on an evenings if you've got time to do that. That'd be good. We can try and work something out from there. That'd be really fun.
Yeah, that
to
could
do.
be good.
So yeah.
All right.
And then next stream, of course, when we pick this back up, we'll be hopefully able to have a much longer session. At least we've kind of done the first bit now, so we're just going to be plain sailing, get to the school, and then head out from there and go for there.
Absolutely.
Rich, I'm heading up to Edinburgh tomorrow, so I'll be in heading up to see so flying up there and then up there for a couple of days. So that should be a bit of fun, and then back Friday. So yeah, lovely part of the world. It is, mate. It is. So I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
But Chaz,
Yes.
Mr. Merriman, thank you so much for starting this whole adventure. It's been really great to get underway. I'm just sorry that it couldn't be any longer, and of course to everyone else that's come by the stream tonight, thank you so much for helping us pick our starters and join the stream and coming along for the adventure. I am looking forward to really getting into the rest of this game, and it looks so clean, and it's just, yeah, it's amazing so far. So it's going to be really great to see how we get on, and I feel confident that we're going to do it as well, Charlie. I feel like we have got this. We've nailed it already. But we'll see. I don't want to get too overconfident. But
Maybe.
I think we'll be all right.
Time will tell. Yeah, early days, and no worries at all. No, I'm glad that we could get this started, and as you say, we've got through like the main tutorial introductory bits. So yeah, looking forward to making some headway next time. Lots more encounters.
Also, we got some cracking voice acting for this first part. So we got all that. Those main characters are all set. It's a big shout out to you as well, Charlie, for
and
that.
to you. Arvin is sounding wonderful. And yeah, next week we'll be continuing. So it might be that we stream this a couple of times a week going forward. We'll have to see. Next week, maybe we'll be able to. Yeah, it'd be good to keep it up next week. But yeah, Safari Week will be the focus next week for us both, I think.
Yeah. It'd be nice if we can do maybe like one day of it.
Yeah, one next week could be good. So we'll see. Keep an eye on our socials and stuff for when that will be. Tomorrow I plan to stream some VGC, and then no stream on Thursday, and then stream on Friday for Safari Week. That's my plan going forward into this week. Lee, have a fantastic time in Edinburgh, and
Thank you,
I very much look forward to the next instalment of this. Great to be using the Switch 2 as well, putting it through its paces.
Yes.
Very exciting times indeed.
Very exciting, yes. Well, good luck with the streams, mate. I hope you have a lot of fun battling tomorrow, whatever your team you're using.
I'm thinking about using the Scovillain team that Michael Zhang was using at NAIC.
Mate, can you remember my team from Bologna, right? Can you remember the conversation at dinner on the Sunday? Was it the Saturday evening after day one?
Yeah.
And we were talking about, me and David, the first Pokemon, because we used double bikes.
Yeah.
And the first Pokemon that we were looking at with our team, and we were so close to putting it in, was Scovillain.
Yeah.
And when we saw Michael come up on the stream with it, we were like messaging each other, like, no way, this is like nuts. So that was it made me feel a little bit more validated in the decision that it was it wasn't just a crackpot theory, but Scovillain was the play.
Let's see. But,
so Johnny Hacks remembers. Johnny, you remember, mate. Yes.
Honest, that is the plan, using the Scovillain team that Michael Zhang used at NAIC. Very cool. And double bikes as well. So yeah, Lee ran a very similar team in Bologna. Very exciting.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, mate, we'll wrap it up there. Thanks again, my friend. Have a great rest of your day. Young Lee, we will be doing some giveaways for that very soon as well, just to get rid of the last few. I've got like 5 boxes of them, so we need to get around to doing it. Hopefully maybe next week. If not, it'll be probably the latest the week after. We'll do that. So we'll leave it there. Thank you, friends. Enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're up to, evening, morning, noon, or night. Thank you for coming by, and I'll see you all in the next one. Chaz, I will catch up with you soon, mate.
Sounds good.
And thank you again to everyone. Take it easy, friends. Until next time, bye-bye.
Thank you, everybody. Hope you have a very merry rest of your day. See you tomorrow for some Scovillain VGC. Thanks for being here. The debut of a new adventure. Very exciting. Do like and subscribe if you haven't already. See you all very soon. Have a merry one.
Alrighty, mate. That was awesome. And I'm so sorry. Couldn't be any longer, mate. Tonight.